Jags get to him as down he goes. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long.
It's second down.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. Throwing is Keenum. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, 42 yards. And the Jaguars put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
That's the score. Jaguars 7. Packers nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Set to kick off. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Rodgers now to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. Now Rodgers. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. So they give it up just on their side of midfield, and, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them because they're really outside of field goal range now, right? The opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an open spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
A shotgun snap for Keenum. Flush to his right. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Now Keenum. This one into the hands of Ingram downfield. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 14-0. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Rodgers going to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. That's taken in by Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Packers.
Here's Rodgers. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Packer first down.
Now it's Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Gibbs. Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 28.
Now Rodgers. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a...
Football on the horizon and a great place for it. Welcome to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Welcome in, everyone. Kate, Scott, and Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Escapes the post, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Working quickly here.
Loss on the play brings up 2nd down.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He makes the 25. Across the 45. Jahmyr Gibbs. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Another one for Judkins. Crosses midfield, still going. And he works this down to the 41. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Big strike downfield to Judy.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
3rd down run from Judkins. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. To the air now on 1st and 10. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Cam Little to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it'll be first down, Packers.
First and 10.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
That's caught. Here comes Jimmy Gibbs. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Rodgers set to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Again, Rodgers. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And now it's second down.
Up second and 10.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Buys time, rolling right. He has it at the 5! And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll throw again, Rodgers. And he's got it, it's in close. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Gibbs. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers take a second quarter lead. Aaron Rodgers with the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Micah Parsons making that play. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. And it's the Bills who have it 2nd and 9. It's Judkins on the counter. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7. They'll throw it. Looking to his fullback now. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Hand handoff now to Judkins. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one taken in by Kraft. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Packers.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
First down throw by Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Rodgers throwing again here on second down. Misfire there, couldn't connect.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Rodgers throwing on third down. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And they've got themselves another first and 10. Throwing once again, Rodgers. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get some late points and the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 20.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got first down from the 31. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it again. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as a play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain. That feels like a sack for those defenders.
He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Judkins is in for the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills earn the chance to tie it before halftime. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills tie this game at 21.
Cam Little to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And the dive ends an uninspiring return. They've got some work ahead of themselves.
20-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he could not break beyond the line, so that's how our half's going to end. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. On the give, here's Judkins. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the 2, but the defense and that effort swarming after him.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Is a turnover on down.
Now Rodgers finds his fullback. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10 now. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. Worked through his progression.